As I'm sure we are all aware, Neuvillette is back on the banner, and this boy would very much appreciate a C1. The only problem that we're currently facing, or at least one of the problems that we're currently facing, is the lack of pity. All right, ready? Count it with me. 5, 10, 15, okay, yep, 18. 18 whole pity and 2 10 pulls at our disposal. I'm just gonna fire one off. Because, you know, I'm so lucky right now. I'm feeling so lucky. You know me. You know me. They call me Mr. Lucky, right? Everyone refers to me as Java the Luck. Because that's what they call me. In fact, back in high school, my nickname was Luckman. Yeah. Don't ask. It was Luckman. I promise. Definitely. Which is why. No. All right, guys, it's time to start calling me the Luck Man. Wait a second. I counted the pity. All right, we're gonna recount the pity because I think we must have messed up. That was 5, 10, 15, 18. Okay, no, that was 18, and then we did 2 10 pulls and like 2 more wishes. Oh, that's so funny. Neuvillette C1 allows our team composition to just change so much. Like, it is so good. Plus, now we shouldn't get knocked out of our charge attack quite as much. That is honestly so funny. So now here's the thing. We had never gotten a 5-star weapon from the weapon banner. We were previously pulling for, I don't really remember what. Maybe it was Yaimiko's weapon. I think it was Yaimiko's weapon. Epitomized Path. I always feel like we should just go for this because then we'll trick the game, but we'll go for that. In no way expect us to actually get another 5-star. And yes, I already did get the Stardust stuff, but it would just be so funny. It'd be such comedy if we actually did. And I mean, as we know, they call me Mr. Lucky, right? So we're just gonna do a couple pulls here. We do get a purple. New weapons are always nice. It's gonna be a catalyst. Like I said, it's not gonna be a catalyst. I mean, look, even if we don't get this, I'm not mad. We have a decent weapon for Neuvillette already. This one's obviously an upgrade, but I mean, we got such an early pity. This would just be icing on the cake. All right, we could get this. We come in here, we do our last pull, and it's a blue, but that's fine. I did already finish up this event. I could do the test run for 40 primos if this dude has catalysts in his trial. Oh, but now I can start making some different teams. All right, so hear me out. This team, we can now run double hydro for extra HP, and because we don't need 4 different elements, we only need 3. That also makes it easier for us to apply hydro without having to do stuff with Neuvillette on field. So his stack should stack pretty quickly. Then for the other team, we could run just spread aggravate. Now, obviously, the only thing that's changed here is Neuvillette. I just kind of want to test to see how big of a difference I feel by playing him. Oh, also, I do need to swap Nahida's artifacts. But we will do floor 9 because floor 9 is pretty easy. It doesn't really matter what we bring in here. And then we'll go ahead and swap some stuff around. Oh, but look at this. Look, we can get so many more hydro reactions now, so much easier. And now we can do this, and we get stacks faster, and we shouldn't get knocked out of that. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Now, the reason I kind of need to switch up Nahida's artifacts is on spread aggravate, we can go for more of a crit build, and then she will be the main on-field damage. Okay, artifact rolls aren't as lucky as the pulls were, but Nahida is down a lot of EM to 341, but has a pretty decent crit ratio. Yamiko also has about the same EM, but is also on a crit build. Lisa is trying to be on a bit of like crit, kind of, but of course still with that fruit of fulfillment that I have not maxed and need to remember to go farm those guys. Neuvillette is still Neuvillette. I would love to increase the crit damage here. I do have some resin, so maybe we'll go do that. And I forgot Sucrose's artifacts still need to be leveled, but I'm completely out of everything to level artifacts, so farming artifacts is probably a good idea today. And you know what? As much as I want to progress further in the Spiral Lupus right now, I think we're gonna wait. We're gonna go farm artifacts and then do it. But of course, I had to grab my 1 free pull so I could see if we get lucky again, which we don't right now, but that's okay. We still got more wishes coming. I've spent a good amount of time in this specific domain, so I should be able to see some sort of difference between not having the C1 for Neuvillette and having the C1. Like, it should feel pretty different. And already it does, simply because I'm able to run a second Hydro character. So applying all the other elements is so much easier. Ooh, double crit. That could be good. This team just feels so much better to use now. Now, I only got 2 artifacts that seem to be potentially upgrades. And then I did get a new hydro damage bonus, which is good. It has crit damage, which is what we want. There's no HP percent, which is, you know, a little risky. I think the riskiest part is just that I don't have too much to power these up with. So if this rolls HP percent or even crit rate, that would be best case scenario. Okay, was not expecting that. Now, in a perfect world, this will only roll crit damage. Like, I'm okay with maybe 1 more crit rate, but crit damage is what we want. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. And, oh, that's how they get you. Although, you know what? HP is what he scales with. So, oh, he wasn't even max with that piece. Oh, so this is just better. Then let's give this a little try again. We're going more for crit damage, and we get the ER. We'll go 1 more. We'll see. Crit rate. It does still have a chance to be better than what we're currently using, so we'll roll again. And more ER. Okay, now it's starting to not look as good, especially because I can't power things up anymore. So let's just run over here, just put this down, and we'll change our HP a bit to get a good idea of what's going on. We'll come in here. Oh, we're still going over 100% crit rate. You know what would fix that is his signature weapon. And I also just realized we have 7 acquaint fates that have just been stockpiling up, so we might as well spend those. Best case scenario, we get some star glitter out of this to then pull on the weapon banner with. Any purples? We do indeed get 1 purple, and we can't use it. Can we see another purple? No, we cannot. All right, well, now there's a bit of an issue, though. Because you see, I did that in hopes of maybe getting an upgrade for Neuvillette, which we kind of did upgrade 1 piece, but also Sucrose's artifacts haven't been leveled anymore. And so I decided to just dump in 1 artifact that I wasn't using on anyone and didn't plan to use on anyone. And it rolled everything except for ER, which is the 1 stat that I wanted it to go into for that piece. It seems like our luck today is either completely on or completely off. Back into the spiral abyss we go. I did just remember what the current floor 12 is for the second half in this current abyss cycle. And my teams aren't really built for that. The big bossy boy on floor 12 has that regenerating shield, and none of these characters are great for dealing with shields. But I guess if we get to chamber 3 of floor 12 and it looks like we can get 3 stars if I use a different team, then we'll worry about it. But for now, we are flying through floor 10. Look at this damage. So many numbers. And now we're at floor 11. Well, I think it's pretty obvious what teams I have to place where. Look at that damage. I mean, I'm sure other people's Neuvillettes do more damage than mine. Actually, I know for a fact that they do. But for now, at least this seems to be doing enough. I kind of gotta wait to get lucky in the artifact domain. Oh, this team is fun for this. Spread aggravate on spells only specifically feels so much easier to use than Hyperbloom, as crazy as that may sound. Now, when it goes down to 1 enemy, it's a little harder for us to consistently get our burst back, but we still get the 3 stars. I'm not gonna lie, I thought we were on the first half there, so I was a little worried about the time, but apparently we were on the second half already. Oh, okay, we could easily die here. This is when Baiju needs to keep that shield up constantly, and I can kind of just hide in my bursts most of the time. Okay, this is actually amazing. 1 down. Oh, no! Ah, we're so close. Like I said, though, it's very easy to die here, but at the same time, we can kill them pretty fast. There we go. All right, Nuvi, this is up to you. Oh, and it's so fun. That is so easy. On to floor 12. Actually, you know what? Before floor 12, we can come in and get our 2 wishes if we have at least 20 primos, which we did. We can then do our 2 pulls on the weapon banner. See if we actually get 2 golds today. Purple. Any catalysts? Nope. But it is enough for the star glitter, and we dumped that straight back into the banner. I thought that was gonna be gold for a second. I was about to freak out. It's another thing that we can't use. But back-to-back purples, that's nice. But now the question becomes, how do we deal with floor 12? I think what I want to try before I go ahead theory crafting and trying to think of the best team possible is just doing the rest of the chambers and seeing if we can even 3-star them. Because if we can't 3-star these, there's no point of really trying to push the 3-star the last chamber. That just wouldn't make too much sense. Freeze team is definitely nice for this chamber, though we are starting to run the timer down a bit. Okay, so we only have about a minute. Oh gosh, we have 50 seconds. We could do it. I believe. We have Electro. 40 seconds left. He's probably resistant to Dendro too, which does not help our case. Yeah, 5 seconds left. We aren't 3-starring it, so I want to retry. So we need to somehow try and save a bunch of time. I don't think I can really save much time over here. And Nahida actually died that time, but we only had 5 seconds left, so it wasn't happening. Okay. There are a couple different things we can try, but for this attempt, we're gonna try Wriothesley, and we'll see if this lets us do enough damage, though this seems to be way slower. I don't think that is the winning strategy. Another option is still using Wriothesley, but this time with Charlotte instead of Kokomi, which I don't foresee being better because that means less HP on Neuvillette. And once again, we end at pretty much exactly the same time. Yeah, if we have a minute and a half, we can definitely do this side. It's still close, but it would be enough. We are trying something different once again. Arguably, this is a much stupider idea, but I'll be the judge of that. It do be looking like this is even slower. Okay, yeah, this is so slow. Oh. Uh-oh, we have a bit of a problem now. This is the best time I've gotten so far, but my second half is different. I kind of slapped an EM Cleon here. So this should be interesting. The idea is we knock this thing down using the Electro so that it starts going... Oh, geez, that hurt. Starts going crazy, right? And then I didn't mean to use the burst. I meant to just use the skill. And we just try to get some Virgin in here as well. Something tells me that was a terrible idea. Yeah, if I had my other team, I think I could have done it. But the problem is I need a Construct Killer for the last boss. Okay, so we gotta restart. Oh, that's so unfortunate. In case you can't tell, this episode is going to be very Spiral Abyss heavy. In we go again. Look at that. Look at how fast we clear those two now. That's crazy. But then if these two choose to not group up, I'm kind of just out of luck. Also, now I'm wondering why I don't have ER percent on Sucrose, because I feel like I don't get her burst as much as I need it. We're getting closer. Okay, so we needed 22 more seconds on the second half. That's gonna be rough. I do have an ER Sands on Viridescent though. And of course it goes into everything except for EM. How does it know what I wanted? It always knows. And it gives me the opposite. I guess, like I said, we're kind of on like a completely all luck or no luck whatsoever. And I guess that was the no luck whatsoever. In the interest of not boring you guys with me doing the same exact thing over and over, I'll keep recording, and I guess you'll see if we maybe get further or if, I don't know, something interesting happens. What is... Wait, whoa. Wait, why is this going so fast all of a sudden? What changed? I would have brought the same team for second half. Why'd that go so fast? I don't get it. Why is... But now I have Barber here and I don't need her here. Well, let's see if we can make some Hyper Blooms with Barber, shall we? Don't run. I hate when you do the running one because you take so long to get back. Oh, and you're so far away. Okay, Barbara. And then we start doing stuff. Although, actually, I just remembered my Yaimiko is not in an EM build, so we're not gonna be getting the best of Hyper Blooms here. Oh, come on. This will be so comedy if we do this with Barbara. Come on. Let me do it. 5. No, we're still not gonna make it in time. Oh, game, you are so wrong for that. I cannot. Maybe. Oh, if it didn't run, I would have been able to do it. Oh, wait. What makes them just take so much damage all the... Hello, Nahida. Why do you have to do... Okay, we'll go over here. This is where it's going to end up, so this is where I'm going to wait. And perfect. We have 1 minute. I don't know if that's enough, but we're going to hope it is. 3, 2, 1. Gosh, it's so close, though. But we are like 20 seconds off on that one. Also, I am so committed to using Barber on this side now. It will work. Trust me. You guys, you just got to trust me on this one, okay? The Barber strat is the winning strat. Don't run. Don't run. Don't do the running one. Don't do the... Okay, that one's fine. Come on. Come on. This is the one. This is the one. Yes! 3 stars. There we go. The Barber strat works. Okay, we're in business. Although, I have a question now. If I leave for now, when does the Abyss cycle reset? 10 days. Oh, we got time. I half expected it to say like 20 minutes. All right, let's see if we can replicate that but again. All I'm saying is Sacrificial Fragments Barbara kind of works against bosses. And this seems to work very nicely against these guys. Why is one dude just in the corner? I like that though. First half was easy. Oh, second half is gonna suck. At least it's not resistant to Dendro though. We got 1 minute. We got 1 minute to win it. Ow, ow, ow. Heal me. Okay. Go down. Please go down. Please go down faster. Thank you. I'm not feeling too confident about this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We gotta reset. Okay, I don't remember if that was better or worse than the first time. I think it felt a little slower, but that's okay. That just means we gotta go faster over here. Here we go again. Come on, faster, faster. Reset, reset. I don't want to go through the entire first chamber again. We're getting so close though. All right, more efficient with time on the first half. Every Spectre dies in the... Nope, we reset. If there's even one Spectre left standing after our first little rotation, we just reset it. Oh, I got the Cool It achievement completely by accident. All right, this one was about 10 seconds faster. Here we go again. So as long as everything goes correctly, we should be good here. And it looks like we are indeed. Another 3 stars. Now for the problematic chamber. I mean, the others definitely were problematic, but this one will be more so. Here we go. This is really gonna suck. Good thing is we can't be stunned out of this quite as easily. All right, this is actually not terrible, and we could improve it. I keep getting stunned a lot, so if I can avoid that, I'll be saving time. We finish it with... finish it with over 1.5 minutes. Problem is, this side cannot deal with the construct, I don't think at all. Maybe when it gives us the plunging attack capabilities, which do we have yet? Oh, we do. Yeah, but I can't do damage. Hyper Bloom does kind of go through the shield, but we can't break it. Does the shield ever go down? Or does it only go down if you break it? It does look like this thing is not going down on its own. Okay. You know what? That's fine. We'll go in. We have to abandon the challenge, unfortunately. We need to bring someone to deal with the construct. Hey, Ningguang, do you want to tag along? You want to go have some fun in the Spiral Abyss? Good thing is, we don't have to worry about getting stars on these floors anymore. All we need to worry about is that 3rd chamber. And yes, I said floor instead of chamber. I am terrible at trying to separate the 2 of those. My only concern is that this team doesn't dish out quite as much damage, but hopefully it will be enough. And we are back. Back to floor 12, chamber 3. Let's see how this goes. Oh, having resistance to interruption is so good. First half was the same team, so it was pretty easy. This will be interesting to see though. So I'm just gonna get this stuff up and then see how this goes. Oh, wait, the plunge... Oh, right. The plunges don't break constructs. Okay, but the rest of her kit does, which is kind of weird, but you know what? If it works, it works. So, that's down. I know he's weak to plunging attacks, so we should maybe... Oh, gosh, we don't do damage. Oh. What was that? Oh, my... What? I don't get it. Sometimes the thing does 2 damage to me, and then it just deletes my whole health bar. I'm gonna be here forever. Oh my gosh, I almost did the first half in under 1 minute. That's crazy. I can't wait to die again. You know what? Let's set up a shield to hopefully help us a little bit. And then we break through this guy's shield. And then we don't... No, run. We don't die, maybe. Okay, maybe we do. Oh... Can we stop with this? I do no damage to this thing. Even when that shield goes down, I do nothing. I don't know how I plan to do damage to this guy. And we're dead. This is going so well. So the plan right now is just get to this side and try to find a way to not die. It's supposed to be weaker to plunging attacks, but oh my gosh, I'm gonna die again. But my plunging attacks do next to nothing to it. And Nahid is dead again. I don't know how the heck to beat this. This is gonna be the last attempt before I have to go back to the drawing board, make all new teams, and go through all of floor 12 again. I'm slowly getting better at not dying to this thing, but our damage is just non-existent. Back to the drawing board. I would like to introduce you to our new teams. I also did go through and swap around artifacts, so it's actually like a Hyper Bloom team. Still not really sure if this is gonna work, but we're gonna find out real soon. First half is definitely slower. Second half should hopefully be a little faster. Oh, that shield comes up so fast. Oh, and we lose. Other than breaking that construct, Ningguang does nothing on that side. But unfortunately, I need one person just to to break the construct. I just don't know how we beat this. This is literally like the perfect counter to catalysts. There's 2 stars. I think it's time for a bit of a training arc. Out of the characters that we have, I think only these 4 can break constructs without something like overloaded. But who's the best for destroying this shield? Wriothesley's attacks do break it, but it is so slow. Yanfei's charge attacks do pretty good damage. I want to see, does Klee's burst break the construct? No. Why does Klee just have no redeeming qualities? I feel like Ningguang is the best option. All right, you know, I spent an additional 2 hours now just redoing this with different teams trying over and over. I cannot beat this one. That construct thing is just, it's too powerful for spells only. Here's the last thing that I can think to do. I'm going to take the max HP card here. I'm going to accept that. And then we are going to beat this chamber. Then we get to proceed to the next chamber. This character normal and charge attack damage is really good for Neuvillette, but it does not help our other team pretty much at all. So what we're gonna do is we select it, but then we're just gonna leave. And then I'll wait till tomorrow and see if we can roll a better blessing. Because right now, I refuse to give up on this. Ladies and gentlemen, today is the last day. However, today is not in fact the next day. It is 4 days later, because I kept checking every day and we haven't gotten anything that's been good. But the problem is, I don't have much time left before I leave, so I kinda gotta finish recording the video. This is one of my least favorite buffs in the Spiral Abyss, but I guess it's what we're gonna be taking, and I forget how to use this team. Oh, but it does so much damage. That felt very easy. What the heck is this team? Oh no, I remember what this is now. It's all coming back to me now. Looks like we're gonna have to go elemental burst damage. But these other ones are useless, so we gotta go with it. Okay, here we go. Huge damage. Yeah, I didn't save my bursts, did I? That's fine. Who needs bursts anyways, right? Big damage, big damage, big damage. Why does the damage fall off so quickly? More, do more damage, please. I need so much time on the second half. It's insane. Okay, this is gonna be great. I'm sure this will go flawlessly. So, ready? And Ningguang, put up the shield, use the burst, put up another shield, and then we break it, and we do that, and then one out already. Okay, and we definitely do not do enough damage while this thing's shield is down. Come on. You can do it. You definitely can't do it. Look, I'm just trying to gaslight my team into thinking that they can actually do this, but I myself do not believe that. It feels like we're so close, but we're really not. So there's the 7-minute mark gone. There's the 6-minute mark, and that's where we take it out. So I would have to somehow save a minute, but pretty much on the first half. 35 stupid stars in the Spiral Abyss. This is the final attempt. I'm gonna try something wacky here, and I just want to see what is the first card. Skill damage. Interesting. We'll take it because we have no choice, and we will attempt this. What is this, you ask? Well, it's a bit of a pyro swirl to hopefully get some vaporizes mixed in for more damage. We'll see how that goes. And that brings us back to chamber 3. I was able to do the first half in about a minute. The problem is still, that doesn't help us with this side. Why did I do that? See, what I'm doing on first half is I'm doing a bit of that into swirl hydro, into this, into that to hopefully pick up the pyro, which it does. And then we get a nice vaporize of 145,000 in addition to just some extra damage, you know. Throw that out again, throw out one of those, maybe into one of those. And Sucrose is dead. Okay, I don't know what I did that first time because I somehow did that in 30 seconds less. But let's see if this would have even been possible. I have bad news for myself. We did almost beat it in time if we had those extra 30 seconds. So if I can somehow beat this side in under a minute, then we might be okay. And that is not going to be easy. It's close. We were 3 seconds off. We will attempt this, though I don't know if it's gonna go so well. Nah, I already messed up. We have to do everything like perfectly. And that did not swirl pyro. We gotta reset. So much of this video is gonna get cut out. Did we get pyro? We did not. Okay, this time for sure. I'm gonna shut up because I'm just gonna have to edit more if I keep talking. Oh, I did it wrong. And I talked again. I'm just messing up constantly. I kept attempting the Spiral Abyss over and over and over. And I started getting just, you know, just a little bit frustrated. Come on. There's so many things I want to say that I can't say. Come on. No, that's not what I clicked. You silly little game. If I didn't do Klee's stupid burst, I might have done it in time. Useless character. And after attempt where sometimes it would just swirl the wrong element, sometimes the character wouldn't swap when I wanted them to swap, the character would die randomly. This was the best I could do. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think my sanity can take any more of this. I'm done. End the video. We are done. D-O-N-E finished. Video done. Bye-bye.